Hurts sets up to throw it. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
They go play action with Hurts. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Miles Jack with a sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not... Gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Hurts throw caught by Tony. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 33 yards that time. Swift is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Extra point now by Boswell. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. McKenzie now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Let's go now.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league. And big people always end up winning games for you.
Green Jack. Ready?
A second down throw for Love. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Love. That's going deep for Bateman. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Pats force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. 70 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation.
Throwing is Hurts.
This is caught.
Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the Bills' 2-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Bills nothing.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Algier will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, New England.
Boswell for the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Patriots 21, Bills nothing. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. McKenzie now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
Here we go,
The
set.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this... Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. Now he's free to midfield. And, Charles, you know, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. And this is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Kadarius Toney, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point now by Boswell. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Patriots 28, Bills nothing. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Let's go.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Shot. 17. Set cut.
Love now on 2nd down. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion.
Ready.
One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Set.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Screenplay, here's Etienne. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19.
A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he gets the first down.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Patriots take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Across midfield, DeAndre Swift.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
DeAndre Swift.
His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season.
And the Pats are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the route is on here in this first half. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Ready.
Running out of the gun with Etienne.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
45 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hut.
First down, going to the air with Love. Escaping the pressure right. That'll be caught by Rice. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready.
A handoff running left is Etienne.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48.
2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Patriots' 48-yard line.
Hut.
Play action this time with Love.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Eric Stokes. Down the left sideline.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Boswell for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Patriots 42, Bills nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Blue striker. Hut.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Six. Mega. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had an excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. Boswell's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
On 1st and 10, Love. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Patriots are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
There he goes, left side. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
183 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
First down, and they go with Swift again.
to about the 26 here. Well, these two teams, you might remember, met in Foxborough earlier in the season with the Patriots winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Buffalo.
At the 26-yard line.
On second down, Swift. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 22. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he will have a Patriots first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
3rd and 2, and they go quarterback sneak. I know they got it. I have to believe the head coach had said, this is 4-down territory for us. We're going to try and pick it up no matter what.
I'm thinking the same thing because, sneak, you only think inches, a foot, maybe 2 full yards. That's tough to get done.
Yeah, normally 3rd and 2, that's quarterback draw, not quarterback sneak.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Well, good luck there as a ball carrier. You get handed that football, look up, oh, there's a big D tackle ready to swallow you whole for a loss.
Yeah, you kind of count on your guys to give you at least a little bit of time, a little bit of space to try and maneuver, but not on that one. And when you have a defensive tackle who is that strong, that agile, he's a lot to deal with. Sometimes you have to double him, and sometimes you're not able to block him no matter who's trying.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Hurts. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Bills are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, we saw that he had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
Motion man right is Rice. On third down, here's Etienne. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Ready.
Love to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. This is Swift on the counter. And they can't break. And he works free. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 210 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
Great. Set.
And surprisingly, they take a knee. I have no idea why they would take a knee, but they take a knee.
And now, is it fourth down? No, it's third down. And the field goal unit is out onto the field. He made his first attempt, this from 45. Boswell's kick is good. And that will finish off this third quarter of play. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Swift. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Once again, it's Swift. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Hey, 73, 73. Delta.
Now a give right side Swift. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 12-yard line. Give him 18 on the play. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run.
Touchdown, Patriots! Drake London, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Patriots look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. Well, trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Got it. Ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Here's Bryan Anger now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. .46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
No touch that.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away.
Great, set. No touch.
They run out of the gun with Swift. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
No touch.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Airing this one out for Evans. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter and a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
Love's throw complete there to Rice.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
16 more on that one and another 1st down.
That's another Bills 1st down.
Love looking to throw it.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He hits Adams complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
To the air again, Love.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Steal. Black.
Love now.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Rice. And here come the whistles at a timeout with 7 seconds left.
It's a gain of 11. Now 3rd and 10.
Ready.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
Set.
Here's Love.
That's complete right around the 8.
And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. Boy, so what else could go wrong for him here? It's an illegal touching penalty on the outside.
Yeah, Brandon, that really wasn't a very disciplined play, was it? Because you got to know where you are on the field. You can't get that close to the sideline because if you step out of bounds, you can't be the first to re-enter and touch it. That's an easy call for the officials.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense.
It's like I've been smooth for so long, I'm trying to get rough. Buffing my nails, dog, I'm trying to get buff. Shaping my beard up, I'm liking the scruff. The hills, cause I'm living my life.